We are recording. Perfect. So once again, I'm Anthony. Thank you so much for stopping by. What was your name one more time?
Lady.
Lady? Awesome. Yeah. And as I kind of mentioned earlier, I love talking to people about something that they believe in and kind of exploring why they believe in it. Is there something that you'd like to talk about?
No, I just saw the sign. I was like, yeah, let's do this. So.
Well, do you have any particularly closely held beliefs yourself? Anything that you really hold dear or that you absolutely truly believe in? It can be, I mean, we've had conversations with people that have talked about all kinds of stuff. We've had people that talked about ghosts, talked about karma, reincarnation, the afterlife, God.
I believe in.
We've talked about all kinds of stuff.
I believe in zodiac signs.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Why?
Can you explain just a little bit more like the background behind the zodiac beliefs? And
well, because I'm a Cancer.
Okay.
Whenever I read my sign and whatnot, it's just super accurate. I'm a big crybaby. I'm very emotional, but yet I could be.
Get it done. I like that.
I like to read the signs and what other signs are and which ones I could not react, but like conversate with and have a good conversation with. Yeah, I don't know.
And why do you believe the zodiac signs are accurate in what they talk about, and that the foundation of the zodiac, if this is correct, the foundation of it being the planets in their particular alignment, have an influence on your everyday life? Why do you believe that?
Why do I believe in that? I don't know. I just like to read them, and I like to, maybe it's a good. Wait, the horoscopes of the day?
Yeah.
I don't know. I like to read them. Maybe just like believe in myself. Like, oh, okay, maybe this is gonna happen today. Maybe I'm gonna have a lover fall in love for me. I don't know.
That's awesome. Now, do you think that the readings and the horoscopes and the zodiac signs in and of themselves are absolutely true? So everything that goes through the horoscope is absolutely 100% true, or?
Like I said, when I read my sign, it's always accurate. Like, I'm a crybaby. I just feel like it's accurate to my part. I don't know about everybody else. Everybody doesn't believe in it, but I do. She does.
No, so if you were to, I understand. If you were to put it on a scale of like 0 to 100, where 100% confident is you're 100% confident that these zodiac signs for everyone across the board are accurate.
No, I wouldn't be 100%.
Where would you put yourself?
95%.
That's okay. And why do you leave that little bit of the 5%?
Because not everybody has a creative mind to believe like me.
Okay. Can you explain a little bit, like, why, just because they don't have a creative mind, why would that make it any less true?
Because some people think like, oh no, that's not real. Like, the way we carry ourselves doesn't involve the moon. It's the way we are raised, or I don't know. They just seem to be very bland about stuff like that. Like, oh no, we were brought to this world for a reason, but I was brought to this world too. I don't know. Believe in my horoscope.
Makes sense. Just a follow-up question with that. You said you're at the 95%. What, if anything, would lower your confidence in that? Would bring you from 95 closer to 90 or 80 or 70? Can you think of anything that would make you be like, I'm not as confident in this anymore?
Not really. I feel like I've read enough to be like, yeah, this is pretty much accurate. Like, I don't know how to explain myself. I have a really hard time explaining myself.
No, you're totally fine. You're doing great.
But why would I think less of it? I wouldn't think less of it. That's just what I like to believe in.
Okay.
There's nothing less and there's nothing more. I have read a couple horoscopes. I'm just like, is that really right? But because I've never, like a Gemini, I probably would have come across a Gemini, but me and her or me and him didn't interact enough for me to be like, oh, okay, yeah, like a Gemini's like that.
Makes sense.
It's just kind of, I don't know.
Okay. So to put another way, and this will probably be the last question, and then I'll let you guys continue on with your hike. And I'm not saying that the zodiac signs aren't true, but if it were the case that we lived in a world where the zodiac signs and the horoscopes weren't true, and it was just people making guesses or generalizations, and you currently are at 95%, and we actually lived in a world where the zodiac signs and the horoscopes weren't real, how would you discover that they weren't actually real and they were just these people making very vague generalizations to fit a vast amount of people?
That's a good question. I wouldn't. I wouldn't know what to do. I mean, they don't exist, so I don't know. I wouldn't know how to find them myself. I would just...
Would in that situation, would you find yourself believing in something that you think is true your entire life when in actuality it's not true?
Oh, these questions are quite tricky.
The horoscopes just changed too.
Oh, I know, they did. But I still believe I'm a Cancer. Okay. I've been Cancer since day one, but I don't know how to... I wasn't prepared for questions like this.
I'm not trying to stump you or anything. Like I said, I'm just exploring kind of where people are coming from.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe just something to think about. I mean, just kind of to
like if they didn't exist.
Like if the horoscopes weren't true, they weren't based off of anything true. It was just people that were making generalizations that will fit most of the people that read them, and that's actually what they were. I'm not saying that's the case, but if they were like that, and you are currently believing that they're totally true and based on the zodiacs that are totally legit, how would you find out that you're believing in something that isn't based on anything legit?
How do I answer that? How would you answer that?
I don't know, probably meet a Cancer that is nothing like me.
Yeah, pretty much, because all the Cancers I came across, she's a Cancer. We're exactly alike. Our attitudes, the way we feel about things, the way we carry ourselves, we're very much alike. So. I don't know. I'd have to meet another Cancer that doesn't act the way I do.
Awesome. Well,
doesn't have creativity like I do.
No problem. I don't know is one of the best answers that you can give. So don't worry. Thank you so much for your time.
Problem.
I appreciate it, lady. You guys have a wonderful hike. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, you guys.